Hey guys, Chaos has just begun 4 is finally here! After spending an enormous amounts of suffering from these videos. And this probably be the biggest drama video I've ever created out of all of the NPR channel. After all these wacky journeys, we hope to put a lot of more efforts into making communities better peaceful than get, but since this is the final chapter, it's due or die. Nah, just kidding. Sometimes stuff isn't going along, but to celebrate the wonderful occasion to the ending of the Line Buster series, we have a little surprise for you guys at the end of the video. A shout out with the end credits though. But one thing I want to say to you guys, I'm sorry, it's been a month. Yes, it's been a month since I have uploaded. If you check on my video that I posted, the Mr. Incredible becomes Uncanny Me, I think it was on the 1st or the 3rd, I'm guessing. Yes, it's been a month, but we are back, babe, with newer videos, future videos, theme videos, other, holy crap, I cannot come up with, oh my god. But we're back though. If you guys want to check out my updates, links on my Twitter and Discord, and any link you can follow me down below. So anyways, without further ado, let's go on to the movie. New outro, let's do this! Alright everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at Team Crossover once again. So apparently a few moments later, or weeks ago, he apparently followed me on DeviantArt and I had to block him because I don't want any people who are exposed to be on my stuff. Which I really want the fact to lose for safety reasons. And apparently he made a video of me, which is called I Already Take Down the Video of Max Plays Roblox. The video he took down, well tried to take down, which is the video I made of him, which is called Beware of Team Crossover. He spammed HARASS notifications, and apparently that video only had like less amount of views. The fact that he wanted to take my video down, I'm probably sure the takedown request probably got denied because there was nothing I used from either of his channels. If I did, then he would have just gave me a strike from his channel. But the fact is, if you gotta have, well, since I have my watermark, he can't even take it down. But for the videos he still made, he's still posting videos about Brian Jackson and dumb stuff like that from 2021. What the fuck? And then he's still posting videos stealing random artwork from numerous people and still providing copyrighted music once again. Now, the next video he did make, which is addressed to someone going by the name of The Soul Shadow. Apparently he got a notified from YouTube that it was addressed to him about the video that got taken down. And it said, "Hi Dastard Heaven. Due to a copyright takedown notice that we received, we had to take down the following videos from YouTube, in which are Stop the Soul Shadow," which I'm not going to be linking the video URL and contact info. The takedown issue was by The Soul Shadow. And apparently there was another title which I probably took down his video, which is the video he stole from another person's video, which I cannot tell because I already censored the video URL and the contact info. And the takedown issue was by me. That means that his videos can no longer be played on YouTube. And the weirdest part is that he already has like 2 copyright strikes on his YouTube channel. But if he gets one more, then YouTube will have to disable his account. To prevent that from happening, please don't upload videos containing copyrighted content that you aren't allowed to use. So now we know the fact that what Team Crossover has been going through, or what he has been causing it to be a pain in my ass about why he's doing this stealing artwork crap and putting on the same exact copyrighted music once again forever. But does the fact that he just doesn't care if he gets this many copyright claims on his YouTube channel, then otherwise he would have paid a lot of money to these artists of the channel. Now, this next person I want to talk about, speaking of Team Crossover, I want to talk about this person going by the name of Ashlyn Sanders. Apparently this person has been thinking of spamming this type of stuff about Brian Jackson and his girlfriend Kelsey. Kelsey, is that how you pronounce it? Yeah. Apparently Brian Jackson and Kelsey have broke up for a lot of reasons. And then this guy, Ashton Sanders, wants to spam all these type of comments about Brian Jackson whatsoever. But what I think of this person, I think this person's more likely some kind of bot or somehow a spammer. But if he did be a spammer, then he would have been terminated from YouTube because that's a violation. Or if this could have been like some common bot, which I have no explanation to this person or whatsoever. And apparently, Ashton Sanders is just like Team Crossover, but with the Brian Jackson comment stuff. And apparently, I am still not a fan of Brian Jackson because of what he just did was unacceptable. The fact that he left the community just about a month ago, that's probably responsibility. And now let's read the first one from a few weeks ago, and this one is from Ashton Sanders, and they said, BG will return, known as Brian Jackson. And then that's when Evan Elliott said, no he won't, keep crying. Cry about it, Ashton Sanders. That's funny. And another person was from Anon, and they said, I hope not. And that's when Donnell Brickhead said, oh no, he's never coming back. Go cry about it. Facts, bro. And that's when MickTrap397 said, oh, grow up. He won't. The real reason why he left is because he did damage to not only the community, but the internet and himself. And then that's when MinecraftGO1 said, based. Just complete based. And now, this next comment I do want to read, which is another one. It's a video on the comments, but I'm just going to read this one from Alexis, and they said, it's just not the same without Brian Jackson. His videos are so good, we need Brian Jackson. I forgot. It's a Brian Jackson stan. These people just don't understand that Brian Jackson's never coming back to the internet. Forever. And another comment on the video. Let's see what we got here. Let's do our best to get Brian Jackson back. Let's do our best to support Brian Jackson. Brian Jackson will be back soon. We'll our best and get Brian Jackson back in the Splattoon community. And the next one is from Alexis, and he said, man, we need you, Brian Jackson. I love your videos. We love you, Brian Jackson. Come back. Does Alexis and Ashton Sanders not understand that Brian Jackson is never coming back to the internet? I guess they don't. And once again, we got another Brian Jackson fan. And this one is from Joe Man. And he said this. Brian Jackson, you're amazing. And that's when Dad said Heaven said, it's a good Joe Man. And that's what Ashton Sanders said. You know what? Screw the comments of what Ashton Sanders says. I'm not going to read all of it because it's annoying. And let's take a look at this next one. More drama, more comments. And that's on Ashton Sanders. And they said, Brian Jackson will return, he will. That's when Dastard Heaven said, he will. Don't be forgotten, Brian Jackson. Come back now. To which Redzilla, God of the Monster, said, no the f*** he won't. Stop simping for him. Simp alert! Love that one. He did so much awful shit and he deserves to stay away from the community. Also, stop heart emojis next to all your comments. It's making you look cringy. Facts, bro. And that's when Desert Heaven replied to him saying, you sure not the brainwashed? And that's when Redzilla God of the Monsters replied to him, and he said, you're the brainwashed, believing that Brian Jackson did nothing wrong. Get that out of here. And that's when Desert Heaven replied to him saying, I cannot believe that kill mistake after it been 3 years ago. And that's when Ashton Sanders came back with another spam comment, and they said, unfortunately, they said this. Let's do our best and get Brian Jackson back. This is annoying. To which Woodzilla replied to him saying, no, he deserves to stay gone. No more heart emojis, do some goddamn research on him. And that's when Awesome Mario Bros said, exactly. Exactly. That's what I just want. And now there was a comment from Redzilla, and well, he made a combat, and he said this. No, he will not. To which Dastard Heaven said, it isn't. And then Ashton Sanders said, Brian Jackson is not bad. He's a good person and he changed. Okay, Ashton Sanders, where's your evidence then? Where's your evidence that he changed? And a good person after all? And that's when Dastard Heaven said, he's a good person.
Yo.
No, the f he ain't. He's not a good person. And that's when Redzilla replied to him saying, no he isn't. Have you seen what he did back in 2020? Yeah, 2020 was honestly the worst year ever. Like, honestly, the worst. And Dastard Heaven said, what is it? And that's when Redzilla replied to him saying, He literally redesigned characters without the creator permission, made false claims about Skylar, did some pedophilic shit, and acts like a man-child. Dark Side having said, Splatoon's community pedophiles is ridiculous. Luckily, you're the one, Team Crossover, because you're a pedophile. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're just a man-child and a Brian Jackson simp. And that's when Redzilla replied to him saying, yeah, Brian Jackson is ridiculous. Complete ridiculous. And that's when Ashlyn Sanders came back again, and they said this. I just want Brian Jackson back. To which Redzilla replied to Ashlyn Sanders, and he said, he isn't coming back. And that's when Infinite Ninja 1 said, unless Splatoon Gmod community needs therapy, anger management, sensitive training, some manners, is that how you pronounce it right? Some manners? I don't get the... I'm just terrible at spelling and pronouncing this right. And also Minecraft to get the anger to better mood. And that's when Heaven replied to Ninja saying, the only thing has been wrong. Terrible grammar. And that's when Infinite Ninja 1 said, therapy, anger management, sensitive similar will help fix the Splatoon toxic. And let's take a look at the post of what Brian Jackson said months ago. I'm sorry guys, I made a mistake coming back. It was a bad idea. I'm leaving. The Splatoon community is not my home anymore. Now I have no one now. I'm all alone in Excel. I lost Kelsey again. And now some haters and trolls are out to get me because of my return. I can't stay here. I'm blacklisted. For life. I don't deserve to return. I'm tired. I'm tired of all the hate, the lies, and the heartaches. I can't take it anymore. I'm going away and never coming back. I'm done. With a capital D. I'm fed up with this community. Even if my name is cleared, I'm still one of the most hated members in the Splatoon community. Be sane. So please, do me a favor, don't beg me to come back. And don't cry for me either. Because I will not respond to any comments. I thought this community was like a family to me. I guess I was wrong. Family don't mean shit in this community, so I'm going back in Excel. I'm done. Don't talk me out of it. My mind's made up. It's my choice, and there's no hope for me in Splat Source. I can't do this anymore. I can't stay here. I'm not safe there anymore. I'm sorry if I wasted your time. Guys, I really am. It's best that y'all need to move on without me. My channel will still remain, but won't be used for a very long time. So keep watching my videos for the memories. I hope you all will understand. Those who still care about me, I love you all and stay strong. I know you all will. And never give up hope. You all still have my support. Goodbye and God bless. This is Brian Jackson 2, signing off forever. Wow, that was like a long sentence I had to read. But that's not all. More and more shit has come together, and there is another video, to which is addressed to Ashlyn Sanders' tribute. Ugh! Imagine supporting a bot for crying out loud. Ugh! This is totally a mess, and I don't get the fact what the hell is going on with this community. But this is next person I do want to talk about. Let's move on to the next segment. Shall we?
Presto, Braino, and so forth.
Now, all of you may be understanding about this segment, which I'm going to be explaining about. Well, technically, I want to take place from this person by the name of JV Gold 22. Apparently, they were called out by two people. Well, I'm not going to say the names, but I will censor the names to prevent them from privacy reasons. But for this one, this is the person from a friend of mine, and well, they said this. The end is to prove how toxic people can be. Lol. Wow. She blocked me and called me a wow. Java Gold 22 XD. This is why I don't help dumb people like her harassing my best friend, which I will not say. I said try and message him again, but no. Well, her loss is all I can say. In this next picture from another person, which I still will not say. And they said, well, he unblocked me after he saw my Twitter. And look what he talked, so okay. I didn't talk 1 hour, but I'm not in my Twitter. 24/24. And what I did show the first is not for expose, but you think I exposed him and now he want expose me? Lol. I don't understand people, for real. This one wanted me talk or DM after she say she's interested in my art. Then look what she say. Let's review the pictures and see what they say. Alright, but the first one put this comment on the person I was talking about. And that's from JubyGold22, and they said, okay, I'm interested in your art. Can we DM sometime? Very cute. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright, for what they have talked in. And the first one was from the person, and they said, well, and JVGold22 said, hi. Well, you must be busy, so I'll leave you be. Bye. Oh, I'm not very fast at all. I've seen good amount, and I'm not interested anymore. Bye bye. And then they ended up blocking him. And yes, I translated it too because it was in a different language, so I took the words and pasted it on the translator on Google, and it said, you blocked it, you cannot follow or see JVGold22's tweets. And let's move on to the next picture. Hey, thanks for exposing me. Such a mature move to make when someone like me wants to know you. Hope you learn your lesson. Now you're there to victimize your wrongdoings to me to make me look like the one who's crying crocodile tears. Toxic. So we can talk now. You expose me. Amateur. You're a bad influence. You the one do that. Well no. I just show how people can be stupid or a-holes like you did. Or say that. Explain to me why you went like, well, what is that supposed to mean? You're basically pursuing me and rushing on what to say. You left me on read, dude. Dude, I have life. I can see why you can't make friends. You ignore it. Like 10 minutes? That's all? You're like everyone else I know. Every time I try to talk to someone, they ignore me. Is what I get. Actually an hour. A hiss. Sorry. But well, there's a reason for you to do this move. I suggest deleting that tweet before people start jumping in. Well, it's too late now. Okay, thanks for calling me up. YouTube time. I want to figure out what this person's channel is and see what it is. If y'all can tell me the channel, let me know in the comments below or in the live chat. Or you can tell me that in my Discord DMs where suddenly I can take this drama anymore. Ugh, I'm so stupid. Let me know in the live chat, okay? Alright, moving on. Damn. Go on, say what you need to say because what you did wasn't cool, dude. I said hi. No wonder why you can't be friends with people you want to be. On me. Oh, this is a reaction from that person. And he said, no reverse. Anyway, I guess it's a goodbye. Next time if people say hi back. Have a nice life. And basically, it turned out to be worse. They were called out by numerous people. Well, not numerous, I wouldn't say numerous, but the responses. But the one from anonymous person, which again I will not say. And they said, oh my god, really? I may be impatient for hers and myself, but I wouldn't go like whoa. Why can't you text twice then if you didn't get the message? I'll talk to her because that's not cool. Don't worry, I won't attack her bestie. Hug. And that's from Crying Mad Attack, and they said, this shit made me cry laughing. Oh my god, I can't believe it. To which Green Tops TV13 said, bruh, not everyone is on Twitter 24/7. People have no patience these days, I swear. To which GN Games NSW said, lol. And That Dream Person said, had the same thing long time ago. Like years before I joined it early on. It was just people wearing masks and telling people to kill themselves. I'm just glad it's all over and that they have hit their resolve. Well, it's kind of 50% related to what happened here. And that's when Coffee Spitter said, Jesus, all this because you didn't say hi? That dude needs to grow up. Indeed he does. And that's when Capital said, why are people ass on Twitter? That's the question. And that's when Loving Clone, or what this person said, and he said, imagine being this much of a Twitter baby that you get pissy and upset over someone not being on Twitter 24/7 like you are. Laughing my freaking ass off. Seriously, grow up. And that's when Spawn Nuck said, that person is hella stupid. Indeed. And that's when GN Games and Sito replied to someone, which is a screenshot, and they said, apparently they were spawning even though I can't see the tweets limo. I'm conscious about Java seeing this, which I will review the picture later. And that's when SMF.64 Mario Fan 64 said, probably she tried to troll you or something. And another troll once again. And that's when Coffee Spirit said, Some people are just a-holes. Best not to let it get to you. In essence, Claudius B said, "What up, fucking piece of crap." Now let's review this picture, shall we? It looks like this is a picture of Java Gold 22's response. And he said, "This one wanted to talk or DM after she say she interesting of my own, and then look what she say." I wouldn't say it's a female actually because of the profile. Some people might get confused with the female inkling or doing profile picture of what you look like in real life, but it's a difference. Look at the way you started off when you say well. Like the way you expressed that statement is a plan rude. You in a rush or something? It is rude. I'm pretty sure people would feel the same. For information, rather than just exposing a new person like you, you're the one who DM'd me here. I wanted us to talk, but you choose not to and left my message unread, so this is in case you are in the wrong. When people want to talk to you, at least DM back hi. Simple. Another idiom moment once again. And here comes the big fight we all had hated for. Let's read this. What do you want? You're here to attack me too? No, I am not. But why did you strike at my best friend like that, huh? Just because he didn't catch your message? Why can't you use your head for once and try messaging him again like, did you get my message? And they said, but still though, that wasn't cool what he did. Did you not see what he did? He went on and posted my message public for world to see. Like that a move there. And literally called me a just because I said hi, and left me on read. One topic he started off when he first direct messaged me was, well, how would you feel if someone you want to talk to say well? Look, I get how you feel. I understand that. I'm in that situation too, and that is you're impatient like me. But why would you say bye-bye and just block him? As you saw his tweet about you. Unblock him just to bash him out? Why do that? I see you only show part of the message in his end. Why not your end? Why aren't you being honest with me? Later on saying hi, you just don't get it, do you? It's not hard saying hello, I'm busy. Can't understand why would he say well. He's rushing, I did say I want to talk to him, but then this is where it comes off. Later on saying hi, you just get... I'm just gonna... This is part of the rest of the school. It's already mentioned, but I'm gonna read the bottom. God, I can hate people. Hey, settle down. Look, we all have a life. He has it, he's an adult, so do I. I can't sit my ass looking at screen all day. I'm sorry, but that's life. I don't know what age you in, but if you're 21 like me, seems like you haven't met your bloom just yet. I work, I take care of my cat, and pay bills to mom. You can't expect someone to be on Twitter 24/7. If you don't know, my best friend is like that. He reply when he can and is slow. He even does that to me, but he does get back to me and start talking when he's ready. And they said, I don't care. That doesn't cover the fact he chose to ignore me. Another idiot moment. Deserves to have nothing for all I care. Hope. I hope Connor will get to him. See, that is why he blocked you. I don't give a rat's ass if who blocks me or who. But no one deserves to be ignored at when someone wants to know you. Wow, I guess Java Gold 22 is a spoiled brat after all. Impressive. God, I will not stop until he removes that. It's plan rude. And that's all the messages. Let's read the replies. If I have a dumb person, you shoulder talk to him. But now you didn't talk and see. He fucking dumb person XD. I know, right? I told her message him again, not answer, call, but nope, she doesn't. Sometimes people can't get the first notification if you don't try message again. Yes, but just forget her, this piece of shit right now. She deserved not our attention. Cuddles. Yeah, I tried talking since, but well, you know, this happened. She blocked me, so I blocked her too, so it's bye-bye to her too lol. And later on, Java Gold 22 protected their tweets. What an idiot. There is this one person I do want to talk about which came absolutely out of nowhere, going by the name of Shen. Apparently had to piss off two of the people, or more likely end up to being worse. So this one, I will read, which is said, why are you doing this? Come on. I'm sorry, it's just, I really like it. Wait. Hold on just a second. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a minute. They have like the same profiles and what has the impersonating stuff gone to these days? I haven't completely lost my mind. I thought this impersonating stuff was gonna stop for 2021, but I hope it doesn't continue again in 2022. It's a new year. Let's stop impersonating people and just move on to a different lives. I'm gonna move on to the next one. When did I say you can't? Show me proof. This is why I freaking can't trust people. We've been friends for only 1 week and you already did this to me. Answer me now. It's not nice to steal the profile picture. Did you know it was made from Lord Gillo, my friend on Twitter? He made for me. You can get reported for art theft. Did you ask? Did you? And then it turns out Shen, unfortunately, blocked Andrew. I felt sorry for Andrew in the first place when this happened to her. I felt sorry for her. And then, moments later, she made a video which is called Toxic User Ever Meant, which is addressed to Shen, and in the description it said, just 20 minutes ago, Ayo and I be harassed of this girl named Shenlu, who won't leave us be. And no, I'm not showing screenshots just yet until something serious happens. Then I will. Shen, if you see this video, shame on you. So I back away if I were you. Unless you want to escalate more problems because I'm done talking to you. Yeah, I'm probably sure Shen won't even listen. So, I made a comment to the video and I said, don't worry Andrea. If anything happens to you, I and the rest of your friends are here for you to help you. And then, it's from Lily, and she said, how dare you expose me? To which Andrea replied to her saying, I threw you on spot, not expose you, but that was uncalled for what you did. Disrespectful of you to label me as a slang word for a lady. I'm starting to believe you don't have autism. You are just crazy. I'm too when it comes to jealousy, but I do try hard to control and to find help. You went for it, and I don't know how you can still comment when I block you. Say something insulting here, or I'll report you and delete comment, leave me be. Then, on the 8th of October, Shanna commented on the video, which is on more to the video you think. So you think I'm a hateful person, and had a comment saying, I unsubscribe and block you. You and SCP don't let me help, you idiot. You're an idiot. Another grammar, bad spell it once again. Delete this now. I won't stop spamming. So Lily, let me get this straight. If you blocked her, then you can't comment either. Wait, I think you can though. And just because you want to delete this video, I think the fact that you can't even know criticism as well, or you can't even handle it as well, take full responsibility. And that's when Minecraft replied to her saying, cry about you little child. She already is, ha ha ha. And Lily, don't tell him shut up, shut yourself. To which Minecraft replied to Lily saying, how about you be mature and get a life? So this is an anonymous person, I'm gonna say, oh my god, you are so insane than me, get some help. And I would take my friend's advice if I were you. Go get yourself mature before coming here to talk like that. Delete. Okay, I'll delete your comments. And boop, I blocked now. Bye bye. Have a good life. That makes sense. Why we ignored? You don't let us take a break. And you're the one that threatened to expose me first. So don't act like I won't delete it ASAP because you don't let us have a break. Ruin it. Okay, so let me get the fact. First, Lily was stealing Andrew's profile picture. Then she's like rushing Andrea and won't let them take a break, and then you basically want to threat her? I made terrible thoughts on how to explain this. I expose many people to address the situation and to spread awareness. And this person wants to be like a spoiled brat once again. Which, what the hell is going on? The trolls. Gotta love them trolls and gotta hate them. Because we're gonna expose more trolls again. And I'm pretty sure I don't want to enjoy this, but I have no choice. So I want to discuss about this person named the Toxic Splatoon Kid Slayer. Fractionally made hateful videos addressing to Wimazur, Avis, Elisa, Polystrike129, Ryan, and you want to wait some person by the fact that it's not allowed on YouTube and on Discord. Apparently these are all just bait videos. If you're a troll, if you make a video to someone, then you're basically just baiting your fans. You're making all this kind of stuff make sense, but it's not. Well, he apparently created this YouTube channel since September 2021 on the 16th of September. And then I made a comment to one of his videos and, well, I said this. Looks like you have created this account to attack the Splatoon community, did you? And congrats on creating your pointless videos so you can get our reactions. If I were you, delete your channel or else you will suffer the consequence of being exposed. And do not go saying I don't care, because you just want to be filled in with being stupid. So leave your channel or take this ticket of being exposed. And then the toxic kids replied to me saying, I can deal the frick out of it. It does not matter. I'm destroying the toxic city out of them. And I replied to him saying, so you choose to risk it. Very well. And later on he changed his name to I Destroy Toxic Kids and made another video which is called Toxic Splatoon Users When Someone Likes or Hates Someone. And turns out it got age restricted by YouTube. Good riddance on him though. And then he changed his channel name to Quitting YouTube. And he made a video which is called Quitting Forever. You happy now, Toxic Splatoon Kids? And then, days ago, he made a video called HARASS Strike 129346 has left. I'm not gonna question the video though. And speaking of Toxic Splatoon Kid, there is this another troll which I will talk about going by the name of Bonnie the Badass Queen. Apparently she is another troll to us once again. Created her channel since December 24th, 2021 on a Christmas Eve holiday. And apparently she made more hateful and abusive videos titled Some of My Friends, and then in the description of her channel it said, hi, I'm Bonnie the Badass Queen. I live in Philippines, okay? I hate Lily, Cutie, Bonnie, Macy Mello, DJ, DGJ, V.C 2.0, and I like gothic stuff and dark things, gacha, satanic stuff, gory stuff. I run our ships. Okay? Let's take a look at what Bonnie has done. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like a friend of mine called her out for harassing her friend, which is VC 20.2.0, making a gory video that includes some gacha life heat posters. Well, I don't know what it's going to be including. And these are all your words on him. And for my response, I said, geez, trolls these days just want clout by making videos of literally nobodies that no one's gonna care about. And DJ said that's true. And in a different video, this is Bonnie's response. V.C sucks. And why hate me, my girlfriend? Because you support cringe VC and Lily. Because you support cringe VC. He just spams it. I don't know who the frick you are. Sounds like someone has daddy issues. No parental figure. How dare you make hate art out of her? And also, hating is really bad. And Backcoder said, flagged it for hate. And these 2 likes are the most I ever got on YouTube. VC is cringe. Didn't ask, don't care. And there was another video which is on a Christmas Eve addressed to Lily, and it said, Lily is cringe, F you, Lily cringe BS. And it's also age restricted by YouTube. Well, guess nobody can watch the video. And then your response is about Lily, that you guys said that Lily is 13 bro, she is a minor. In fact, if it says 13 up, it could have been mean or bloody gore. Well, that's actually against YouTube's violations of policy of nudity policy. Now, I'm also going to be talking about Haxxie. Well, since I already took like way too many screenshots, I'm going to separate them into 50. But I'm going to be explaining what Haxxie probably is. So as y'all don't know, Haxxie is a YouTuber or Splatoon content creator with over 17,000 subscribers. They created their YouTube channel since on the 24th of September 2018. So frankly, this channel is basically about 3 years old. And apparently there is also been some Splatoon modding content for Splatoon 1, 2, and 3, I guess. Yeah, I think there's only like Splatoon 2, 3 and mod videos. And apparently things got a lot worse for Haxxie. Apparently that Nintendo has blocked some of her content, and this is what her response was. Nintendo, I see you do not want to stop blocking me every day. So please tweet this. I am not harming your game or your earnings in any way. I'm not contrary. I'm bringing more attention to the game. Sometimes giving you ideas for new things you could add for it. I am testing most of my mods offline with bots or in private lobbies with friends. Although I could easily go online. And then just about a few weeks ago, Haxxie was blocked. Come on, Nintendo, why didn't you at least let Octo Squiddy have a small alt channel? What the heck? This is what Haxxie also said. Hi cool people, as some of you know, a big Splatoon 2 YouTuber under the name of Octo Squiddy got terminated by YouTube. So if you want to show him some support, please subscribe to his new channel, which is called Ox Squid Hat, which also got terminated for third-party claims. And then there was more drama. And let's see what the response is. Well, we took out his butt so the Inkhawk showed up, and he said, "Not funny." And then Haxxie replied to him saying, "You're the one who's always unfunny." And an anonymous person said, "Oh my lord, the roast. Are you just reporting shit so you can take down videos?" And then Gatling Splat to the Inkhawk said, "Proof. Your face isn't funny. Isn't unfunny. It's hilarious. You really have an SFM profile picture. How?" And, "Bro, shut the fuck up. Bro, make me. My dude over here is saying make me when hours later he does shut up." And, what an idiot. And then, this is what else is said. Well, apparently Haxxie said that Nintendo is evil. Rest in peace, Octo Squiddy's channel. And it appears that there was a list of the 3 copyright strikes which Octo Squiddy got. Your account will be terminated on October 19, 2021. And the content was removed by Webcapia, which I don't know what that is. And the strike hoping to happen on October 12th and expires on January 10th, which is going to be 6 days. The strike contains 2 videos, and sadly they cannot be removed. And then more drama started to show up. And then also, Haxxie made a new YouTube channel which is called Haxxie's Extra, which is an alternate account with some of the teasers or the trailers of her progress or her mods. And then this was her first post, which is about months ago. And then when I click on some of the videos Haxxie made, you can see that the video, it says, "Video unavailable. This video contains content from Nintendo, who has blocked it on copyright grounds." But things started to go up more, obviously more worse. Apparently, way more drama on Twitter. Martin stated this tweet that was on the 8th of August saying, "Unfortunately, I wasn't able to clip my perspective on this because I was still in shock. However, not only did I run into someone on the stream, but we also ran into a hacker during an X-Wing battle, which was pretty bizarre. Another person who ran into Splatoon hackers. Damn, I feel bad for your mom. You guys couldn't even ink the ground that was already covered in enemy ink. Everybody seems to have fun run into this hacker during that particular clan location. I was there with my brother when he ran into them too, Lemo. Not gonna lie, I want to run into hackers. Claim Blitz players, be like." So this is how we start off our day in The grin is real. And then more drama on Twitter started to show off. And speaking of Haxxie, there is this next person I do want to talk about who is a complete pain in the ass of Haxxie, going by the name of LGBTQ Splash. Happens to be going around annoying Haxxie once again, milking her for attention. And this is what the first post started off with, the post, and it said, "Not my video. Haxxie brings up the topic again. Haxxie harassing LGBTQ people, keeps bringing up the same shit. Stop bringing it up and harassing people. Leave people alone, you disgusting dirty person." And let's see the next one. Day number 1 of letting people know how about at Haxxie with special facts. Haxxie's racist and homophobic doesn't make his own mods. Actually, LGBTQ Splash, you are incorrect. The location that Haxxie provided was from a language that was official from French, and the capital is Miami. It's a landlocked country where most of its lands areas lies in the Sahara Desert. Or maybe if I'm wrong, but still, that country or language is in fact not racist after all. And as you can see, that he also made another message saying, also, Octoboy is still friends with Haxxie and didn't care what she did. This is a screenshot from an alt of Haxxie who used it to tell me this and harasses me. Person named Cool said, "Firstly, this person wasn't me as I have just woken up. Secondly, I'm not even doing anything right now. Can you leave me alone already? You seem obsessed. If you want me to stop being racist and homophobic, don't be a weirdo yourself. Octoboy is my friend. Stop trying to attack him." And then the full picture it said, "It's Africa moron." And then LGBTQ came up with another excuse saying, "Oop, and what's this now? Huh? Call me names I see? You never learn, do you, Haxxie? Still never owning up to your racist and whatsoever." And another DM. And another tweet. from him once again, and he said this. This hurts to see Octoboy still following Haxxie. Somebody's gotta let Octoboy know about the awful stuff Haxxie has done ASAP. Okay, another idiot in the Splatoon community. What a shock. But that's when Haxxie replied to Splatoon 494949, also known as Splatoon LGBTQ Splash, saying, "Please leave me alone. You keep bringing up the same shit but ask me not to do even to what I bring up is not the same shit. If you support pedophilia, then just say so instead of harassing me. I don't support pedophilia, whatever you call it. Even if you consider it as part of a LGBT in any way, if you do, you should get mental help." And things got a lot more worse. Just as another person named Amelia the Worst showed up. "What the fuck are you on about, lol?" And that's when LGBTQ Splash replied to them saying, "I know, right, lol. What is she even talking about? She's just digging herself into a deeper hole, lol." And they replied to Haxxie saying, "Context doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you really never actually copied even with proof. What matters is who said racist and homophobic slurs, and that's you. So you're automatically wrong, do better." LGBTQ Splash, context does matter. People provide context on every video to know what the whole thing is all about. And for you, you don't provide anything, so if you don't care about context, okay, then we don't believe you then. And that proves to you that you use Haxxie just for the amount of attention, and to purposely attack her without providing any excuses. Nice at Haxxie with the profile picture to Vexilonian, and he said, "Don't worry, friend, I am no longer promoting Haxxie in any way, shape, or form. I said they were like cool like once a month ago, but I've seen that they were not good. Ha ha ha. Hi, I hope you all had a great Christmas. Today I wanted to provide you with a little update on Splatoon 3. In plans to the present of Splatoon 3 announcement, the game was internally scheduled for March around the 18th of the month, which is not true. Or am I guessing this wrong?" And LGBTQ Splash said, "By LGBTQ Splatfest, I meant they could do like any fest with LGBTQ themes, such as best places to put a LGBTQ flag door, or car, or how you would come put to your parents in person or text and stuff, like that. Why is this person so obsessed with LGBTQ Splatfest or whatever you call it by the fact that this person is literally harassing Haxxie and Octoboy?" And you provided this news saying, "Good news, Haxxie, you got banned her people who make mods. Oh my god, what a big surprise. I'm so excited. Like, how am I gonna care about this shit a lot? No one cares. And no one cares about this either. Neither this, or this, or this and that and this." This is what I'd like to see on Twitter. A direct combat to Splatoon 494949, and it's from a minion said, "Maybe stop harassing others to take a stand in a drama they aren't a part of. Or try to get a life purpose other than tweeting how terrible a person is. I think that would make you less miserable." To which LGBTQ Splash said, "I'm not the one being racist and homophobic here. Octoboy supports Haxxie, didn't care what she did, so you're saying that that's fine? And stop telling me to not care. Racism isn't something to not care about. I'm standing up for the people they hurt. I'm not saying that racism isn't an issue, but what you're doing that isn't helping. You're just being annoying. There's other ways to spread awareness about this other than dedicating your existence to hate and misery. I'm getting the news out about her. You could read, how is spreading about what she did being annoying? You're just saying that cause you need an excuse to get people against me. Get a life." Again, no one is going to care about it. You're just some guy that wants to spread nonsense. LGBTQ Splash. And another combat, which I like. Let's see what this is. "Shut up. Drama is done with Haxxie. I freaking hate what she did, but still no need to drag it on, dumbass. Also, you don't let go of what awful stuff someone did. This isn't a thing where you just move on after a short time. If you do that, it's just letting them do what they do it again. You need to have change. One person isn't a lot of people, unfortunately. You clearly did see all the people who were talking out against her. Before you comment, see the situation. Drag out what? She did awful stuff and keeps doing it. Getting the news about it isn't dragging anything out. I think they will hire you if you use your hacks in a good way. Even if she did, she said a lot of racist and homophobic stuff that harasses people, so I don't think Nintendo would even." Journal number 1. Haxxie the Devil. Oh, I can't wait to see what this context is. Let's see what this is. I had another nightmare about Haxxie. There she was, saying those disgusting homophobic weird words everyone should say to bust into pieces. She had horns on her head and her eyes went red, and I woke up still suffering from this nightmare Haxxie girl. Nah, not really. Well, see what this next one is. Alright, let's see. Ooh, another combat. And let's see what this is. I'm not gonna use this account like before. Haxxie won't change and I shouldn't fight fire with fire. I was just very upset over what she did. I'm gonna be the bigger person and leave it here cause Haxxie surely won't. Bye everyone. Shut the frick up, you. Like what the frick you trying to do spamming about this thing? So you think it doesn't matter? This is a serious issue, so maybe you be quiet. This person has terrible grammar. And stop saying homophobia and racism isn't important. Harassing this person ain't gonna change anything. You're just spamming for clout. Clout? What am I gonna get from this lol? Haxxie did so much bad things and if you're gonna support it, you can just go. I'm not supporting, just harassing him won't make this person change. Facts. My BS. You know what? Oh, let's see what this next one is. Spend your time doing something productive instead of going after me. You could do your homework and not fail school, for example. I told you to stop messaging me and you're not. This is harassment. Stop Haxxie. Please leave my friend Haxxie alone. All she's doing is letting her opinions out. This is an immature way to deal with things. Take down this account and we won't need to get anything else involved. Leave me alone, I said. Stop harassing me, and you won't go away. Everyone is seen. The only one harassing is you. Bye. And this is what else the last thing this person did on November 20th. Is just go to the Splatoon mailbox, warning people of Haxxie's behavior. This is just disgusting. Now, we basically all know the life of a pedophile it is in this community. Such as SG4, also known as Son of Glitchy 8, apparently is half an NSFW artist, I guess. But now, this comes to the worst of my moment. On the 28th of November, he posted a tweet with a picture to saying, it's half NSFW, but God doesn't look godlike. It's awesome. Garfield Killer 14 uses over metal. Art belongs to Garfield Killer Liker 14. And had this with Sonic and Garfield Killer 14 and SG8 said, please. Another post on the 21st of November, he said, I made an edit on your drawing. The original edit belongs to you, Empress Liam. Yeah, I had to sense because of the, you know what it is exactly. And more disgustingness. And I think some of you guys may be uncomfortable with this, but don't worry, I censored it to protect any minors who are watching this video. And some of them may be too disturbing, I guess. For the 11th of November, replying to someone with a picture of, I don't know what this is. And I don't know about this one either. Nor this one. Oh wait, it's just a video which is too disturbing. And another one, disturbing as well. And I think this is a reply to someone, and this is on the 17th of October, and SG8 said, I'm waiting for you to respond. I'm getting a bit worried about you not responding to my messages. And then in the 7th of August, he said, I won't be on Discord that often, but I still be on Twitter. Pathetic. Running away is easy, so living that's hard, and loving you was easy. It was leaving the scar. Yeah, I don't think they cleared this guy. Then, on the 21st of July, which is the day past my birthday, he made arts that are less SW, but with a sensitive heart. Since the future, with Near the Cam, and more F blah 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 blah. This is just honestly disturbing to me. And the 15th of March, he posted his face reveal. I'm not judging him, by the way. Then, I'm guessing on November or December, he was called out for... I read this message from my friend, and it said, oh my god, he dared me to ask me if I was single. And I said no, so I refused him. Wait, is he asking girls? And doing this kind of NSFW roleplay stuff? Is this what this guy is up to? I have no further explanation of how or what the problem is this guy deal. So, but by the fact that he's doing NSFW role plays to an uncomfortable adult who doesn't want to, and next he wants to do is ask random women on the internet who are the same age as him, who are somehow an adult, and doing weird stuff on Twitter. Now I'm going to be reading your messages about the guy. A friend of mine, which I listen to, and they said, "Oh hell no, I'll go block this dude." I wish I blocked him too, because I forgot what his username was again. Good freaking thing I blocked him before not that long ago, and it shows holy shit. And Chucko Bo Gamer said, "I don't do NSFW and DM, only SFW. Even if I had a girlfriend and DM with her, only SFW about video games." And then Dark Beauty Lightning said, "Oh, what the frick did I just read?" And Trix just said, "Excuse me, what? Just knocked at 5 years of my life spawn. What? Why are people like this in this fandom? Like, that's just so sad."
Hey yo, what the
frick? What the frick? Holy shit. This kid even tried to go trip me because I didn't make him something on his birthday when I didn't even know about it. That's pathetic. Sorry that you had to deal with that. Okay, honestly, what the frick? Excuse me? What the hell? These are honestly just funny messages or something, I don't know. A message from Toko, whatever the name is. Again, I'm still bad at pronouncing this one. And they said, "I know what you have experienced. I have blocked him too, as he was just annoying as hell. I'm sorry for you if you had to have that even at your birthday. I permanently blocked him. I'm very sorry you had to deal with that guy." Who the frick just goes onto a DM and is like, "I wonder what the fetishes are." In 2021, how are people still this insane? Because they are crazy. They get whatever they want without even thinking. It's this guy. Quite sure that Destiny's probably that guy. I'm not saying it's illegal to have a fetish, but that should probably be frowned upon. Jesus, generally Christmas. And people just posting like funny pictures and stuff like that. But Genesis, it's absolutely funny. But I have my words about this guy, which I will explain in the next part, or after the segment. That boy's nasty. That's some fatherless behavior he got there. Come on, it's common sense to not be a jackass at this point. This guy should have his account suspended. Guess we need to mass report him. I don't think massing report him is a good idea. It's kind of suspending actually. Why are they abusing the report system, in fact? Wait, I remember I blocked him. Thank God he's out on my Twitter page. Oh no, I hate him too. Yeah, women aren't objects. We need to be treated like humans. All that dude is apparently 15. I'm being genuine when I say that. Or 16. Excuse me. But my point still stands. People never learn. And apparently Danny made this message saying, the top message, and this is what SGB8 said to her. And he said, "Hey, hello?" You accept the request. "Hi, look, I know how you feel. I have never been in love with you." Okay. "How old are you?" "I'm not looking for a boyfriend right now. Look, I'm looking for a girlfriend." What the hell is this dude's problem? Like, what the hell? I find it in SFW will play his Facebook account, so please be aware of it. Sonic Glitchy 8, Blue Witcher Gold, which is probably from SG4 is name. Pathetic. And this is what his profile is. His real name is Diego, not gonna say. Not associated with SG4 official. This roleplay account was made for entertainment purposes. Another idiot. And now, another person speaking to SGB8. This is next part I'm going to have to discuss about, which is going to this person by the name of Splattyboy. Apparently he has been called out by Toxic Holy Grenade on the 14th of June and said, "I'm sick and tired of cowardly smear campaigns." And this is going to be a long document, which I will not read, but I will read the lines that I have crossed. And it said, "Here we go again. More lies than just said I had to deal with. Final pick is who has still always been a slimy turd of a person. He's teamed up with another scumbag named Splattyboy. What is going on is just about the same old bullshit, but it's just important to raise the issues, and to prove that the Gmon and SFF community still has a long way to go to clean up their acts. In terms of still following toxic people in the community or allowing them to run amok, making people miserable, and the same goes with the likes of Twitter and DeviantArt, which I'm furious in what the terms of the people in charge." And then the line is, and I had this saying, At the near end of last month, Final Prank and his own underling named Splattyboy attacked Domino for simply not just making a warning of a cyber attack, but also on the unfair accusations that he just has a diaper fetish, which is utterly pathetic. Domino started that he obviously doesn't, and all he did was question. So what if I had a diaper fetish? And like he said, just because he questioned about it doesn't automatically mean that he has a fetish for it. Even if he does have a fetish, it doesn't automatically mean he is a bad person or a pedophile. That's the whole point of having separate types of platforms for that sort of content. Splattyboy is, as far as I'm concerned, an insufferable, hypocritical pedophile and a toxic cyber bully. I can't even compare Hen as to why, as a society on the internet in particular, we have to put up with the crap, dismiss everything they do as banter or whatsoever, or even praise and admire them. I don't get the fact. So a lot of you don't know who Final Prank is. Well, he was recently in Joxix and a Splattoids video, or somehow in a different video, which I could not explain. I watched some of Joxix videos, but I feel like I'm like a brother to him. But we both live in a different, some type of state or whatever. Well, he's in Australia, I'm in the USA, so basically both different at this point. Now I'm going to be reading this picture, which I will show, which I have the words since they were all small to read. And let's see from the first one. This is from Matt. Everyone, looks like we have an incoming cyber attack tomorrow on all social media platforms. The attack will include people who try to send pornography, gore, and who spam racist insults. Not to mention that it will include doxers, hackers, and IP thieves. And this is from Splattyboy. You guys are stupid to think people will fall for that shit. You have to be a literal idiot to accept every friend request. And it's from Matt. Well, I'm no idiot, Splatty. Don't try to start any drama here. Okay, this is the problem I do have been getting for the rest of my life. In other words, about incoming cyber attacks, it doesn't even happen. I don't know why this is still spreading. But what I think it might be, I think it'd just be a copy pasta. Now, on moments later, I was notified on Twitter from the game Night in the studio, and apparently he said, well, I had enough of this person now. He keeps offending and harassing us and me on Twitter and Discord, and he doesn't abide by the rules in the Discord group. He will offend and harass others and me, now that the moderator in the Discord group has logged out. And this is from Inked Rosalina, and they said, no one should really pay attention to the likes of him anyway. And Splattyboy replied to him saying, which coming from you when you went and groomed the kid by sending nudes of yourself to her. Again, I have no explanation about this. Then apparently, Splattyboy made a quote-unquote tweet, like, if you're the one to talk to Harry when you took OC modules from I Am Shadow 004, Venom Melon and Webcake without their permission and got them behind their backs from Ultra Roshi and Mr. Benio, and how you consistently try to get Shadow 6 to notice you. And then Matt, you also made a quote-unquote tweet, Splattyboy needs to be stopped at all costs. He's been making us feel like we're bad people, but he's a real bad person. Retweeting CP pics like he's a pedophile or something, which he is. I have a proof of this claim, which on Discord app chatments, and more people are making these tweets saying, I heard that boy Splatty is a pedophile, block him. I don't know clue if this is real or not. A lot of me impersonators have been going around recently in the Splatoon community. For this one, I definitely need to spread this out. So, I was on Twitter, and I looked around at many people, and I found out from one of my friends that they messaged me about this Thunderman 2001 guy. So I was like, oh my god, does Thunderman really have Twitter? So I looked at and like the tweets, and it turns out it was just a minor. Well, like they say, an underage minor. And this is what they said. Inkling Kid needs a friend, and there's no blocking in front of an Inkling Kid because all the Inkling wants is MLP. Question I need age range recto, please. Okay, this is not what the real Thunderman would say, and I'm guessing that Thunderman is being impersonated by this kid. A lot of people may be getting impersonated by other people that they're getting famous for, and people will just be like, I want to be famous too. Let me make an account that has the same person's name and pretend that I'm the one that made this type of stuff, and then just do blah 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 to win their reputations. And this is from the 4th of October, which is from Thunderman, the fake Thunderman, and he said, "This is for this guy that won't leave the heck out me alone." Telegram right there. "And that won't stop blocking me. All I want is your Animal Crossing drain daily. This is the story why. Please stop blocking me." And this video is just like 2 minutes and 20 seconds long without providing a 5-minute video. And no one's going to accept that. And there are more and more comments. Which, I don't know. One from Altus. Blocked it, ha 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 ha. That's kind of mean. And there's more and more. MLP decided to make a message about this person who was saying, "Please block this faker. This person impersonated me last month and now he's impersonating Thunderman 2001. That's an unacceptable move." Now, more and more pedophiles all over the internet, such as Firefly, She, He, Nay, 19, Pan, Hunt, Thelma Inc., Advocate, and 171 followers. But this person that has been called out for being a pedo to sending an asking or said okay to send nudes to a 15-year-old when he himself is a legal age and the child isn't. A lot of pedophiles have been going around rooting other people, especially other minors who are sexually like this, and this just doesn't stop. And people are still gaining his trust, even though what he did was completely unacceptable. He has been called out, also known as Splattyboy, which I probably explained a lot about him. And this is what Splattyboy said. So, Himbo Inc. going, "You are totally okay with calling Firefly Miss Color Model Myth 8 used to be heroic for being a child fiddler that sent pictures to a 14-year-old, but when Red Angry Octo is called out for commissioning a 14-year-old child to make you know what instead of defending him." And this is what the response from someone else. "Yes, because you're purposely misrepresenting this whole bullshit because of beef. Now you're going after me because I called you out on the fact that those DMs you shared are cherry-picked. Frick off and stop trying to drag me back into this. By the way, used to be heroic isn't even one of Firefly's accounts. It is completely unrelated person. So now Firefly is being called out on fiddling with an underage child and is not still feeling responsible for it. Show how all the underage role players he keeps interacting with isn't gonna get the same treatment like that other 14-year-old girl." And then he also mentioned 4 people, and he said, "When are you gonna explain to everyone to your server that you have been grooming kids and took over a Discord server from an underage Kimmy Inkling while hiding the truth from everyone as to why she left the fandom?" Now, Fish Guy made another question or posted this, and he said, "I really don't like drama, but when you start preying on kids, that's when I have to step in. This guy has no respect for significant other and sent nudes to a minor who is in a relationship despite being over 18. He banned me when I called him out for shame." And another one from Anonymous, and he said, "So in case someone saw these posts and thinks that I'm the bad guy based on what they said, notice how they're all, I'm not gonna say, about what he did. It was pedo. If you don't know what that now, you know. Here's the tweet that entirely brought this to light." And these are the pictures. And then Susie made a response to this saying, "Yep, I'm about to go out big time. So if you don't want to hear me rant, I suggest you leave now. Please, for the love of God, stop dogpiling Firefly and their alts, or at least give them a damn chance to hear what they have to say. They have said several times that they..." Well, you, Susie, want to support a pedo, despite the fact that he's been grooming or doing weird stuff to a minor in Discord, asking them to send them nudes, frequently for this guy to be exactly brainwashed, just like Mario Cooper. Well, good luck getting called out, Susie. Good luck trying to hide. And another one, same exact person. "No, I'm not trying to keep this shoot going. I'm making this in case something brings it up in the future so I don't have to potentially keep flooding the TL with posts about this. He dated a minor, he seeded them knowing that they were a minor in this fandom, so he shouldn't be here." It was a miscorrection which I will not see it. And the page doesn't exist. So this is what the message from the previous post of the tweet about Maya Tours or Model Myth 8, and they said, people really out here actively digging into the past just to find a reason to get rid of me. I'm not going to deny it, of course. Only an idiot does that. At least what people can do is freaking ask if I gotten or are getting help. No one freaking thinks about that before. Blocking and moving the hell on. That is not something I plan on fighting back on. Because as serious as it is, my voice means nothing anyway. Just think. Someone legit reactivated their roleplay account just to call me out. Strange how that works, huh? TIDI. I've done what I have done. I hate what I have done. My plan is to get help as soon as possible. And if there's any issues between you and I, the block button is right there. Press it and leave me the frick alone. Oh, okay then. And we're gonna take a look at this full version of the picture here, and it said, enjoy your stay. Yee. I do not think that will be the case. You know who I am, right? Yeah, I'm a Mario Kart player that happens to be your ex-girlfriend's best friend. Just letting you know that the three of us will freaking expose you for your pedophilic actions. No mercy, you freaking disgusting leech. I'll make your life a living hell. There's a special place in hell for people like you. Good day, from P.I. Saka. Mind kindly screwing off? I can and will. No, leave my freaking friend alone. I cannot report you. Not worth it. No, it is. She is right. I'm tired of people doing this, but it's not. I'm not willing to change. He said nudes to a 15-year-old lol. Freaking pig K-bye. And this was from the previous ones. I really don't like drama, to step in drama, but I felt obliterated this time. Firefly, not cool dude, not cool. Jail. Papa moment. And we take a look at Maya Torres' tweets. You can see that this one private tweets. And Paracoloyo also private the tweets, and Logan didn't. What did you do the past 7 months, huh? You left my best friend for your ex and they came calling back in a week's time. 2. Sexually hit on many girls in the Splatoon community and hid it from your girlfriend. 3. You sent freaking dudes to a 15-year-old, you freaking pedo. You took advantage of my best friend's kindness and mentally fricked her up, again and again, making her feel like not enough. You deserve to be locked up, you disgusting ass pedophile. Aww, look who blocked me, guys. Let's all feel bad for the little freaking pedophile. Dumb you know what. Well, it looks like Firefly doesn't want to get called out or just wants to avoid the truth. Oh, this is funny. A picture that says, you have lost 5 privileges. Can't know your vibe. This is funny. And let's take a look at this one. Cake is asleep. Spam nudes. JK. Really? JK? Spam nudes? What a nimwit. Okay. But then, Genesis also warned me on Discord and sent me screenshot photos of what Anna said. And this is what he said. I returned. Have you seen me again? You will not escape me. Didn't like it? Block me. Block me the same way you blocked the others. You won't need them in the future. And if you ever need them back, they won't accept you because you blocked them. Why don't you use a translator app instead of using your shitty English? Sometimes people don't quite understand what you said. Why not use Google Translate instead of speaking English directly? Freaking Mexican. See if you learn first, before speaking. Hi, have you seen me again? You will not escape me, you and motherfucker. Now. Bye bye, you. See you later. No problem. If you need more, let her know. And then she'll bookmark your stuff again. That name is very sexy. Come here, Genesis. Let's throw you on a bed and starts. And you. Thanks. I changed for you. And not. Okay, you can make me one if you want. Censor because I already mentioned. Hi, you are going to kiss me now. Talks you and starts you. You will and girl. You will not escape me. I can create as many accounts as I want. You will not escape me, Genesis. If you block me now, I will create another account. If you block me next account, I will create another account, and so on. You will not escape me. You will be with me forever. Okay, then have fun getting IP banned on DeviantArt. Sick annoying freak. And Genesis replied to him saying, you just been bugging me? That I told you that you did not ensure the rules? Okay, that was a comment for it. Genesis deleted it. And the account was deactivated again.
Yes!
And there's more pedophiles on the loose. There's even more pedophiles than we ever would imagine. And this next one is Gatling. For him, he's just more of another troll once again his profile picture is so disgusting. Well, let's start off with the first one, shall we? The meme faces from Cherry Boy. And Gatling said, no one asked for me. And that's when just Adderley said, Gatling splits an inkling? No one asked you for your opinion. And that's when Gatling replied that just Audrey saying, didn't involve you. No one cares if I'm involved. Ew. Ew, what? You just have ligma. I wish to became a big shout. And no one said it was a meme. Now all I can think of is that other meme. The one where they just skip to the end. Kaboom. Metro of a Collate. It's kinda sad though. Never have I heard more 2 words. Limo, be quiet 9-year-old Sonic fanboy. Also, because you are a toxic brat, Limo, your comments are all toxic low, and you're probably too young to figure that out. It's not a crime. I'm a 10-year-old and I agree. Wait. Artificial idiot said, I'm a 10-year-old and I agree. Okay, never mind. And as Gatling said, leave them alone. And as Francisco Terza said, toxic. Bad. Your brain be working bad. Wait. I think I already read this one. If I did, then let's just skip it. And that's when Isabel said, yeah, why does Gatling act like this? I always thought it would be a great idea to say have a squeegee sub weapon. Us. Okay? The hell is an ink hog? I was born with it. Gatling, are you everywhere again? It's an inkling hog hybrid, I guess. Okay. Then why are you here? Just please leave this community. You talking to Gatling? Yup. Why do you act like this? Not funny. You're the one who's always unfunny. I already read this one. Bro, make same thing. And there's more problems once again because this is what else he did on YouTube. When Callie made the video, which is called Random Facts with Callie, she also notified us and says, please report this video and flag it for copyright. It has the name, the same exact video. Wait, does this mean he's also posting videos that's aren't even his? Wow! But later, he deleted the video to avoid copyright strike. Well, if he ever does steal this video, then he'll just get a copyright strike for his lesson. And you guys said this, and it's combat. From Calipod, and she said, bruh. And the Galaxy said, if you're trying to be funny, then you must be having bad taste. Stop using references, they're overrated. At least I have friends. Bruh, you're not the boss of anyone here. They're all your friends because they idolize you. That's not the reply I wanted. And that concludes what you did to me months ago. And that's when Red Lockhart said, you can't even use words the right way. Conclude. It means to end something. We ended this months ago, you continued it. And Dev replied to Gatling said, wait, she did months ago? You literally made her cry because of your behavior. It's what you done months ago. And then, you guys thought this was it. Just as you thought Gatling stopped, well apparently, he made another video. Oh, what should I say? He stole it from Calipod once again. And I'm gonna read some of the comments which are to them. And this one's from Having Memories, and he said, dude, you're breaking copyright laws. At this point, we can literally have you sued. I believe in honesty. Damn, deleting comments, scared toilet crown. Yo, does your mother even love you? I mean, you're never such a failure. If they pass away, I wouldn't go to the grave and then I will spend my life with friends. What friends? Because I don't see a single person that's your friend. What friends? All I see is alternate accounts and an idiot. Nah, it's the children he forces to do stuff for him. So back to this, huh? You're gonna keep doing this till YouTube deletes your channel for copyright? Yes, they will understand that's what it's like to be mentally abused. The only thing that's mentally abusing is yourself. Look at him deleting comments. So pathetic. It's adorable. Let's wait until the people in this video who have over 10,000 subs and buds with me send a copyright claim to. You lost girl. This is what they get for hurting me. I don't spare a piece of trash for a living. If you could have approached me without any sort of instant trash talk, we could sort things peacefully. Well, you deserve getting hurt because of what you did. Pedophile shit, being a creep, racism. A good example of one is these to just look at your own About Me page. Why should we? No one wants to be your friend or talk to you, so what's the point? But this is just keeping getting worse and worse and worse. Well, everyone, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. And I probably don't want to discuss this, but I have to. It's on Annalena again. Well, after she made a response to my video and my DeviantArt page, she said, so you freaking little B-word. You only make drama, bring fake news to the world. I don't beg for freaking money or anything. I'm only a Splatoon artist like everyone else, and all I get is cyberbullied online. They even blame me that I would have killed my best friend, and that's not freaking true. People don't believe every shit what's on the internet and better ask for the person by yourself before believing cyberbullying acts again. I only do my art, don't even talk to anyone, yeah, so stop everyone with believing shit. Like this. Thanks.
How the fuck am I supposed to say an apology video when he fucking exposed me for stupid petty shit? Why? It doesn't make any sense!
Okay, first off, we're gonna start off with the basics. Minty is claiming that I called her a censors, whatever it's called, but I did not. I took down the video because she was crying. I kind of felt bad, but this time I don't.
How the fuck am I supposed to say an apology video when he fucking exposed me for stupid petty shit?
What do you call petty, Minty?
Why? It doesn't make any sense! Just because I said the N-word doesn't mean you can fucking expose me for it!
Yes, it does mean I expose you. You're white and I'm black. Who's offended the most?
Yes, I admit I'm a bad person! And I know that! But I try to be better than everybody else! I can't help it!
Oh, fucking grow the fuck up!
You can't help it, but you still do it anyway. Now the first thing that happened was Minty actually got mad because the no online dating rule was a rule. We were just trying to prevent pedophilia. We weren't trying to get any pedophiles in our server. Otherwise, they would be banned immediately, and we would have taken care of it on our own.
Hi guys, it's Goddess Minty here. I just want to let you know I am going to be deleting some videos that are Splatoon related and changing my name.
What the fuck?!
I'm going to be animating something different.
Keep in mind, she actually threatened to do this just because she said the N-word and wanted to hide the information. Because she said it and she felt bad, so she just left Splatoon.
Yes, I'm leaving Splatoon. I can't take the stress anymore.
What was that? Hold up. Rewind that one more time.
I can't take the stress anymore.
What stress? What stress? The stress that you can't take for saying the N-word? Oh, I think that's what she's trying to say. But I don't know what's going through Minty's head. I'm just gonna continue this video.
And I'm sorry. I don't mind you guys staying as subscribers, but I will be making changes.
That's enough of that. As you may know, she has came back from Splatoon, but when she deleted her Discord account, she came back as a new person, a new OC, a new persona. But that doesn't mean her behavior changes at all. It's just that it's a new look, no new personality. She also came back and lied. She made her fans worried too. After that video, she made a vote for people to keep Splatoon going. Now, I don't know about you guys, but let's watch this video and do a commentary on it.
Will it make you guys happier if I stay in Splatoon, make Splatoon animations, but my character will be Goddess Light Fluff?
If you do not know who Goddess Light Fluff is a furry OC, basically Minty's furry OC, and yeah.
Comment, or actually no, I'll do a little poll with the like and dislike. So for the like button, to keep it, for the dislike, to not keep it.
That did not age well.
And go move on to Goddess Light Fluff. The more likes I get on the video, I will decide if I get to 50 likes. Let's just say 50 likes.
Oh, okay.
50 likes? More like 50 dislikes!
If I can get to 50 or 30 likes on this video to decide if I keep my Splatoon animation going, I will keep it. If I get the same amount of likes on if I get more dislikes than likes, then I will keep going with Goddess Life Love and destroy Splatoon.
Wow!
This is Odds Off.
And this is Braygod, signing off.
Man, I'm really ready to explain about this my entire life. No, literally, I've been waiting for this my entire life to finally explain to you guys about DannyMew0 known as Minty. Seriously, I'm really what could possibly be the difference? Now, as y'all may know, back in 2020, Danny was called out for saying the N-word. And apparently, you all know the video someone made of Minty, known as DannyMew0, had made a video which you guys should check it out. Links in the description. And now, I know some of you who were victimized by Danny, or somehow she did this erotic roleplay stuff to you. You may have my permission to talk to me in DMs, or if you guys want to talk or just blah blah blah. Feel free to DM me on Twitter and Discord if you want to talk with me. Feel free to. I mean, y'all know harm. Now, I'm going to be showing my experience with Danny before I go into more details. But first I'm going to start off with what happened in 2020, as I have stated. So, let's get into that. Hi there, I'm Max who plays Roblox, a 17-year-old drama reporter who's been victimized by a 21-year-old woman after she did these erotic roleplays to me in DMs on June 2021. Then she still continues to do this, whatever this thing is. And then this is what she sent me in the DMs. She is an absolute mess. So I'm going to be sharing my experience with Danny a little bit. It happened on June 4th, 2021. I became friends with her when after she was like someone in trouble or something. About this pizza hyper guy, which is about this OC thing, which I will not explain about and talk about because this is pretty much annoying. But like, what kind of person would steal someone's OC's name and whatever certain things they just do in their minds? Besides, some people like Pizza Hyper has really dirty minds in themselves. Not gonna lie, it's honestly the truth. So, and then I decided to add her channel to my supporting list because she is in trouble though. And then she did a normal roleplay with me, which I enjoyed it. Well, I'm not much of a roleplay person, unfortunately. And then she told me she's in a relationship with Dave, who catfished her. And then she told me she's also friends with another NSFW artist, which is I'm not going to explain what that word is, unfortunately. But I will have a talk with him later on if he's watching this or not. Still. But then she's also new to animating. She doesn't know how to make it faster, so I subbed to her to help her out, and she said thanks. On the other hand, she did alert me that she wanted me to expose a fake Shadow Red person on, thinking that was on Facebook actually. Probably is, unfortunately. And then the weird thing is that the roleplay is getting even more weirder and weirder because of this. Then she still does the exact weird thing in the roleplays. Not gonna lie, I already told her that I'm a minor, but the fact that she's still doing this type of stuff, she doesn't even care. And then this is what else she said. Max, if I'm pregnant in real life, then you'd be a father. And I said, alright. I wanted to like become friends with her or so much be together with her once I turned 18. But since we just pretty much blocked each other, unfortunately Danny, your wish has shredded to pieces. And then she'll be kicked out on the streets at 22 when I turn 18. Because, well, you know, she's gonna be homeless in May, which is her birthday though. Then she also said, I no longer get paid. I have nothing. And nothing. And no one. Supposedly the girl he did with is Sour Candy, aka Emily. And this is what the full picture said. On Instagram, her name is different, but I have Insta proof. On Discord, she had one of these custom funds, so I'm gonna try to input it on there. That was the fun she had on Discord. I want to make it up to you. I unfriended her and blocked her too. What else this next one said? I need the tag. I don't know the tag. I don't know yours. Do you have her Instagram? Give it to me. Yes. Her name is Emily. Anyway, I'm gonna go destroy the ring since my true love led me forever. No. Talk with Max. Okay, and Danielle, if I didn't love you, why would I still be talking to you, trying to be with you again? Which I pretty much led to a disbanded relationship. Next up, she asked me this question. When's your birthday? July 20th. Oh, you be 17, correct? Which I'm 16. That was from last year, 2021. Here I am, 17, about to be an adult in 7 months. Nah, make it more than that. What can I say? 7 months still. Sadly. Nah, 6 months. Screw it. Why not? I can't count time. Yes. Sadly, my birthday month is before yours. I'll be on streets before you turn 18, which we already get that. I'm 21. When I'm 22, yes, we already get it. Which they live in. I told him, well, you know, I'm not gonna say it. But I'm disabled. I can't get a job. My arts are all I have. No one is buying them, so I'm suffering them. And then she said, all her SFM arts are $20 per art. Yeah, I'm not affording that type of money, Danny. Sorry, you're gonna put up way too many expensive money on your arts. Why make this expensive though? And then she put this next to this on the 19th of June saying, I want a murder day. Isn't that really that necessary to put that in the DMs? That's a criminal thing you could have done. You could just really get arrested. Dave and I parted. Good morning. Max, well, why haven't you talked to me or texted me? I'm worried for you. Because your OC's adorable. I meant to say, by the way. Is he trying to cover his identity? I was busy with stuff in real life. Yes, that is true. So that's why I couldn't text you back. Sorry for the delay of response. That's okay. I hugged you tightly. Crying, hugging you. Then I hugged her. And she pulls me close, kisses my cheek. Ugh, this is when the wordplay turned out to be more intense and worse. Why does she do this to me? Why does she do this to a 17-year-old minor in Discord? Why? And I'm in SFM love. I don't have Gmod stuff. I do, by the way. But I don't have anything in my workshop, sadly. Frick! Oh shit. I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth! And I guess the eyes in this FM is fine by me. I use hers. I know Vic saved that first. It was a long story. And then she wants me to love her. And then I hold her arms. She blushed. Then she looked at me. Then I looked at her. Then she kissed my mask nose. Cutie. Nah. Are you okay, Maxie? I want him to leave to love on you. Isn't that really necessary to ask people to leave for private time? When you're literally loving on a minor while you're clearly a fucking adult? Uh-oh. I said it. I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth. I want a little privacy to love on you, but B is always insists being in the middle of it. It's annoying. I did not ask, okay? I didn't ask for you to love on me, because that might be disrespectful to force someone to leave. Then she kissed my forehead. Kissed her back. Max, I'm never whatever this word is. Again. Are you there? I had a freaking sleep. Oh, good morning. And then she told me this in the next screenshot saying, Dave's in the hospital. He's breathing up bad, and then she said she's free. Then, the more we'll play, here is when the roleplay turned out to be more disgusting, intense, and worse. She wants me for her to go deeper. Then I said, sure. I regret doing this type of roleplay to Danny. And she obviously doesn't know that I'm still a minor, which she doesn't allow that. And then, here it is. This is where she started the erotic roleplay. Not gonna lie, that was intense. Like, why? Why do this type of stuff, Danny? Just why? Then, this was her final message on January 16th, 2022. After I blocked her. Well, before I did. Then she sent me a friend request 2 freaking times. And then I decided to turn my friend request off. And then she was called out for being manipulation, cheating on her S/O, an ability to take criticism, and being transphobic. Let's see what the picture said. Despite me being a trans MTF, she couldn't exactly accept that of me, because physically speaking on the outside, I'm still male, but mentally speaking, I feel more feminine, whatever this word is, than masculine. So because she failed to see that, she persisted with using he/him pronouns with me specifically. Oh my god, yeah. And so also DM'd Blaze about his experience with Danny, which I'll read that later. Let's see what else is. So what did she do that caused her to block you? More like what I done that caused her to block me. Firstly, she didn't bat an eye when I first said, "Were you calling her out for something?" Well, she said, "F all of you." Wow, that was offensive. Like an offensive move. Bruh. But God forbid when I used this emoji after her saying that she was gonna block everybody before she left her own server, which she deleted. She banned me from her server. All because I used this as a restoration message to her wanting to block everybody before she leaves her own server. The emoji name was bruh1, a way of me saying bruh. After using that emoji, she went all F you Nikki and slams the ban hammer on me. Lol, all of our goddamn emoji. This reminds me of End of the Octoling who overreacts over emoji. Not gonna lie, they should be together one day. Anna and Danny. I wish that would happen. Bitch couldn't handle the truth, SFM. She never could handle the truth. Never have. And never will. Always. Then, after that, this turned out to be worse for Danny. She immediately made a direct swear to Moonlight Prince Warrior known as Spencer, who is a victim of Danny. Apparently he said this. F you, I hope you're happy sipping D-word. Question mark. Tiff, like I don't want to be rude, but you choose to bring drama in the general chat? He blocked me. He simped in my ex-friend and blocked me. He sent a girl who was an a-hole to me and he blocked me. He was my BF. Now he's the sipping D-word. He's no longer my boyfriend. There's, like, a drama chat. I'm not sure what to say at this point. Meh, I don't care no more. I'm gonna kill myself so I'm leaving you. Isn't this necessary, Danny? Are you just bringing this up for just from attention? Or something? Yeah. I have nothing else to live for. The rules. Does it look like I care about some dumb rules? Bye. Rules, Danny? You always need to listen to the rules. Because if you bring drama in the general chat, it's against my friend server's rules. I mean, you should. Okay, that happened. Then she left. Then this happened in the DM saying, I lost server. I wonder why you lost server. Is it because that he find out that you did something that you shouldn't do, Danny? Because it looks like he doesn't want to be around with you anymore. Oh my god, I want to kill myself. I'm freaking done. Bye. To be honest, her grandma's kind of terrible though. Probably is. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I lost Soa. That's the last straw. My big brother. Well, he's not your big brother anymore, so just don't die, okay? I don't care if I do. I'm sick and tired of people ruining my life. Answer. I'm probably gonna lose another friend. I'm sorry, Danny, I was asleep. You kicked me because I was asleep? No. I deleted my server. Wow! What a smart ass move! I left every single one I was in. I'm done with people. You could thank, I will not say because I want this person to remain anonymous, and Spencer. And left every single one I was in. I'm done with people. And left every single one. She did it three freaking times, she said. Uncover what's still not going to say. Turned out into her ruining my love relationship with Spencer. So I wish she was dead. No. What is up with you, Danny? Are you on some type of drugs or some type of craziness or something? Did you forget your meds like Callie did? Turned out to be crazy, woman. Ruining my life to die on streets. Then she kicked in 4 people in the group chat. And she also left Moonlight Prince Warrior left the group. And then she left off with me. Then she said this. Ruining my life to die on streets. He's up and up sucking. And then she mentioned me saying, Anthony Maxwell, you need to expose these heads for ruining my life. No. No, I will not, Danny, because I will expose you for what you have done. That was unforgivable. And what you have done was severely hurtful and rude and disrespectful to the people you victimized and cuss them all off for what you have done over a stinking boyfriend because you dated guys that you're not supposed to do? Man, you're just like Ellie Cordelia, dude. Then this is what else happened. This is what my friend Nikki did to Danny, and then she got blocked. Well, this is what Nikki said. Just go see a goddamn therapist instead of taking your frustration and anger out on everyone else. Do you have any idea how disrespectful and harmful that is? Of course not. Because you don't freaking care one freaking bit. And you thinking banning me from your server will help your cause? You lost my relationship, Danny. Good riddance. And Nikki got blocked. Now, let's read what Soa's experienced. This is what the picture that Danny will play. She said this. Jumps onto your body accidentally landing on your crouch. Oof, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to crush them. Skull emojis. Putting my relationship in jeopardy. Considering she tried to go for me in a very erotic manner when she knows I'm taken. To suspect. Wow, that's so messed up. I, too, have shared my pride with Blaze. Thought it was not a pretty experience, therefore, it made me feel uncomfortable to the max. And, my man, Mega Matman, known as Mr. Bubblegum, came in and said this. Danny has become an absolute shit at this point. I really just don't see how anyone can still forgive her due to her entire controversies played out. All she ever does was nothing but digging herself into a deeper hole. That's true. And that's when Silver replied to them saying, and that stunt she pulled, considering she knows that I am taken, it was not accidental. Bruh. I don't know what's going on with these people these days. Tell me about it, Greg. What is going on with these people these days? Then let's read the next one. Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Tell that to Danny herself. I know, but jeez. I want to... I'm not going to say it, but I want to do the same thing as well because of what Danny has done. I know, right? I'm so sorry this happened to you, man. Holy shit. So Sarah's also the victim of Danny? And the answer is... Yep. Jeez, she's worse than before. I couldn't agree more honestly. Now, in regards to the time it happened, I kept it Clinder's time. Until the time was right to disclose the truth, and I was testing her to see how she had changed. I pretended to let it slide. Until now. She even tried to pull an unslightly move on me when I'm already taken. Her true colors. Can't believe the stunt she pulled. Then, I helped her to make a response to that, and well, I said this. She also said she hates females, which explains the fact she hates herself. She deleted her server, she even called me while I was taking a break and doesn't care if a break consider the fact that it's for my mental health. Could you DM me on Discord with more info? I was playing someone, I cannot show. Hope you're okay. Danny's sometimes weird. Damn, lol. Let's just say she's in some serious boiling hot water after the stunt she pulled. And thanks to the information that I was given. I know her, and the things she do. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear. Don't be. She brought on herself. Okay then. Yikes. Yeah, DannyMew0 dug herself a hole so deep after Francisca that ensured yesterday that she can't dig herself out of it. I saw. Well, welcome to the club. She blocked you too? Yes. I blocked her first before she blocked me. Same. That is like me. I blocked Danny, and then later on she knows that I blocked her, and canceled my friend request. She having to block me next, which I will show. Like I said before to myself, she never changes and she's totally creepy. I could agree more. She did this to herself, no respect, right? Her actions were unforgiving. Yep, she overreacted too much. Face. Who the frick is this? Oh well, whatever. A sad, lonely person that asks for money, and plays the victim card, and when she doesn't get her way that she starts threatening you, and saying you want her to die, seems legit. She is so scummy and butthurt about how no one helps her and plays the victim card. If you want Dimmy, and I will show you how she is. I'm almost certain she royally flicked up once before. Regardless, she's blocked. After she got called out, she fired her tweets, and then, this is where she blocked me. Well, let's take a look at what happened in 2020, shall we? Well, not as I was expecting. Some NSFW I'm seeing right now which I censored, but they might be a little bit too disgusting though for me to to say this, but and surprisingly that she's also dating defending a pedophile named Pizza Hyper, who is a minor, and she, in fact, Danny, is an adult. And she puts on this type of excuse. Is Danny honestly that stupid to put up this type of excuse? This literally makes no sense for Danny. Oh, saying that she's friends with him for 2 years, almost 3. Seen him on VC and he's blocking because you're hating on him. Oh yeah, let's give Pizza Hyper Danny experimental future and a medal for being the biggest, dumbest holes in the world. No one even loves them. Man, I totally love this type of stuff. This is funny, by the way. Let's take a look at what else she did. Another erotic wordplay I see. Interesting. Now, before I move on to the last chapter of the series with this video, I have gotten words from a few individuals who like to share their experiences with Danny. We pretty much already shared, so as well we could probably read that again. So, first one we got from a few individuals of, let's start off with Mr. Bubblegum. He's the best man I could ever had. Let's go to him. What was your experience with DannyMew0 known as Minty?
Well, I think it was around before my server was created. I would say probably 2019. She was invited in my server, and then she started to reach out to me on my DMs. She was having some erotic roleplays with me, and unfortunately I don't have the screenshots at the moment, mainly because they were deleted and sent at time in the internet. Honestly, I was feeling uncomfortable about this kind of stuff, and because I think she was fully unaware that I was taken at the time. Did talk to her about it, and then she was actually, I wouldn't say pissy, but I would say she was upset about it. But yeah, she didn't get mad at me or anything like that. I think she was fully unaware about that kind of situation. That's pretty much it.
So what would you like to say to the viewers who are watching this video? Or what should they do if they see Danny anywhere on social media?
Before I answer that, I will have to be mentioning this, though. It involves my friend, Joy Flyboy. For those who don't know, they used to date around, he did actually post, I'm going to actually send the screenshot for it now. Did actually mentions that they used to date, would say 2 weeks, I would say around May 8th, 2021. And the reason why he did that is because that let me see what he said. Because the reason why they dated is because of her downfalls, and due to the fact that she kicked out from her home and living in the streets due to her serious mental problems. And after that, I kind of felt bad for him, honestly, mainly due to the fact that he did mention that he was using him. And I will have to be mentioning this as well, that I'm not trying to be like racist or anything, but she did have a history of dating multiple black guys. So overall, I just kind of felt bad for Joey for what he has gone through, and I actually felt sorry for her, but for him as well. That's the thing that I will have to mention about this. And for the viewers, if you have any experience with Minty, please don't be afraid to share your opinions about it. I highly suggest that you should watch for her at all times, because otherwise you'll end up in the same experience like I have for her right now. That's pretty much all I had to say about it. T, if you're watching this, I highly suggest get off the internet entirely, because running away from your problems and just avoiding them isn't gonna do yourself any favors. So I highly suggest you should get off the internet and just thinking of the consequences of your acts, because I don't know, this isn't getting you anywhere. So that's all I have to say.
George 530, identified the operator as Ray. He has picked up the 2 females. 532. 611, 600.
Now, for those who may know or may not know of Splattyboy, effectively he is being called out by Killer Squid for hypocrisy, being a pedo to a minor, commissioning or suggesting Levi to make NSFW Ninja characters, or somewhat get into an argument with other individuals. But I also got a notify from a couple individuals, thanks to the people of Matthew, Game Master, Infinite, and Killer Squid, which I'll explain about him later in this video. So first, let's start off with the first one that Killer Squid made, which is called Hypocrisy. This individual is a really forgettable person, as he's only active in the NSFW world and goes by the name of Splattyboy or @boysplatty. He's an individual who sees those who likes Shada or /Lala, I don't know what that word is, as pedophiles. But all he's done is contracted himself as proof will in the thread. For someone who sees those who like, which I will already say, but I will not explain that, as pedos, he has no problem recommending NSFW Ninja characters to an NSFW artist, which is Levi. And he even tries to justify liking by saying he aged them up. But what's aged them up? What's Ninja NSFW? What's Shada and Lullas? Even if he aged them up, or there are canon facts of these characters being 18 or possibly older, it doesn't mean anything, as A, those unfamiliar with the series see those characters as kids. B, the game is legit a kid's game in general, except for Roblox. The same applies to Splatoon. Now, going a bit of topic here. Personally, I don't see any of these as pedophilia. Reason being that despite these characters being underage in the end, it's all fiction and no actual minors are involved. You're free to disagree with me, as it overall depends on how you see it. Spotty see those who like blah blah blah, yet recommends NSFW Ninja to an NSFW artist. That's just hypocrisy, or whatever this word is, at its finest, and aging the characters up. Doesn't help anything, as it won't change the canon fact that they're underage. And these are the full exact photos of what Killer Squid has put into his tweet. So the first thought we're reading off from Levi is, meanwhile, see my new mouse on the way. What thing y'all recommend me to do with him in SFM? Just curious. And this is Splattyboy's suggesting to Levi, saying, could see some more Ninja content since it's been a while since you made those. And then Splattyboy decided to call out Killer Squid as well. So Killer Squid, you consider me a pedo because I gave Levi a suggestion on making Ninja content when his stuff is always aged up. If you think Ninja and NSFW is considered a pedo content, then why are you following Naughty X Inc. when he makes mainly Ninja and NSFW? Bruh, Splattyboy, how many people do you have to mention in your dumbass reports on literally nothing but BS? The next topic that Kill Squid has about Splatty is harassment. One other thing Splatty is known for is harassment. Now he's accusing Matthew for having a diaper fetish, in which I personally doubt is true, so take his argument with a grain of salt, without proof. And even if he does, which I doubt, his approach towards is straight up harassment. And speaking of such, why drag me into it? I get you pretend to find NSFW underage fictional characters disgusting, but why drag me onto it and say I could make a diaper NSFW for him? Like, what the frick? And the full picture said, befriended Killer Squid on Steam, and I can see why. You both share the same interest of seeing underage characters and bust a nut to that kind of content. I'm sure you can request him to make you some diaper fetish stuff for you. And this is the response from the little imp gamer, Gmano, and he said, they don't have the same interest, plus you can't just jump into conclusion to the proof then following people on Twitter. It does not make a proof, and Domino can be friend with anyone on Steam. And stop cyberbullying people who are innocent and spreading lies. Or spinning lies, of course. And now, this is the other part. Splattyboy decided to also call out Domino Fan. And this is what he said. Hey, at Domino Fan 051. Remember how you told me this in DMs? Yeah, I'm still laughing over this now that I looked at all your pics of Levi and our Twitter people you follow, and I gotta say, you are a terrible liar, cause with you following this diaper fetish artist, Kobe, you just proved my point. I think we can all agree that Splattyboy is honestly the biggest ass, the worst drama reporter, and I will likely say the mention eater. Because he mentions people numerous times. And now that Kill Squid made another topic which is called false accusations and fake age. Splatty also has a tendency to falsely accuse others. I'd hide his/her name because he/she doesn't want to be involved in any drama with Splatty in it. Context on the photo, Splatty asked the individual for an NSFW commission. The individual then asked for an age verification as he/she only accepts eShop cards and then declined as Splatty did not provide verification, which pissed him off and started making false accusations. Now I can understand why Splatty declined, as revealing your ID to a stranger on the internet is never a good move, but it doesn't matter that much as he could easily hide his IRL name and face on the ID. Besides, all the individual wanted to know what was his age, so he/she wouldn't accidentally make NSFW for a minor. Splatty understood well and why the individual asked, yet he still threw a hissy fit. Not only does he make false accusations, but he could also be faking his age. Now I'm well aware that this isn't proof of him lying about his age, but it raises some red flags, as not only did he not show proof of his age, but he approached to declining with straight up childish as he then accuses someone for something he did not want to do without any remote evidence. And again, I don't give a single fuck of how these messages were sorted out in either way. One way or another way. And then this is what Splattyboy also said to the mentioned person, which will remain anonymous. Yes, but you soon will start asking and demanding even NSFW role players to show their ID, but my best guess is that you have already sexually interacted with underage kids, so you will just end up getting reported for it. Might as well quit the NSFW and go to 100% SFW. And as for the next one, which is from Kill Squid, which is called bias/favoritism, which I don't know why that existed. As mentioned in that hypocrisy section, Splatty had no problem recommending Ninja NSFW to an NSFW artist. However, not only is he a hypocrite, but he's also biased and plays favoritism. An NSFW by the name of Levi, who is Splatty's best friend, or so I heard, made some Ninja NSFW which is considered CP in Splatty point of view. And which did he do? He just let him be without question. Keep in mind that the NSFW is of Van and Lucy, two canon kids in a Ninja game. If Splatty hates Sorta/Lola as he says, then why didn't he call Levi out? It's simple really cause he's biased. He chooses his best friends over his own morals and point of view. Now then say what you have all about Levi, but personally I didn't intend on calling him out. I only brought him up in this section cause he mattered in this rant/exposed tweet. Why am I being targeted by Splattyboy, you might ask? Well, now that I'm sure you may or may not know why Splatty has me on his hit list. The reason why is because you saw me liking Sada Slala on my NSFW Twitter, which is private. Now that I said before that I don't see anyone liking any of these, cause no actual minors involved, but that's not the reason why. My second reason is cause I'm in general, I like NSFW Splatoon, however, Splatty's cause is far worse than mine as he sees as pedophilia. All Splatty is doing is straight up sucking his own ass, cause unlike him, I'm not gonna pretend that these fictional characters aren't underage, nor am I gonna justify it by saying, I aged up these fictional characters so it's fine to make NSFW honor them. And this is from Splattyboy. Oh, look what I found, Killer Squid. You're really into pedo role players since you went and retweeted a Suda account that literally role players as an underage character. Just how deep are you digging that hole there, mate? And does your girlfriend Josie know of this? This is just annoying from Splattyboy. If you guys want to hate on me, my DM on Twitter is open as my NSFW Twitter is still open but private, but Splatty denying that he himself as a borderline pedo only makes him worse because he has confessed that he once sent NSFW to an actual minor, accidental, but he still did it. And this is what he said to Merkle Squid. Yeah, a thing I did one time I was mistaken admitted to doing a thing wrong and should have checked it before sending an NSFW drama tweet. Then you have Red Angry Octo that commissioned NSFW from a 14-year-old kid and blocked anyone that won him. In conclusion, to Kill Squid's expose. The main thing to take away from wanting to be a drama reporter is state you need to have something distinct to differentiate yourself from other. I know I don't have one, why I know there's some irony in this tweet, but then again, neither does Splatty. What we have learned about Splatty, he's a hypocritical pedophile. His approach to everything is harassment. He tries to start pretty drama. He makes false accusations without a drop of proof. If you want to compare Splattyboy to someone, Final Prank will be a good start, though Splatty's voice as he legit contradicts himself at every turn, so if he ever pesters you, this rant tweet will show that he's just wannabe drama reporter where no one takes seriously. Just call him a hypocrite, block and report him as all he wants is the thrill of getting reaction. Before I end off, a personal opinion, a drama reporter who straight up pays for Splatoon NSFW commission is really absurd. Wow. I'm surprised. Now, there's a little more info about Splattyboy. Blaze decided to also make a summary left to right. From left, from Splattyboy to Actual Forge to Killer Squid. For his summary, Splattyboy is a 30-year-old bag that sent to a minor and is quite possibly the worst drama reporter ever. Actual Forge made unwanted advances towards a 13-year-old when he was 18. Killer Squid is a lolicon weirdo that calls people out for being into similar garbage, and sincerely, he's a hypocrite. Wow, I'm honestly surprised about these. Killer Squid, Splattyboy just constantly fight each other. Any other tweet, you are not any better than Killer Squid, or any of the people you call out. You are just as much of a hypocritical nut job as you are an egotistical bag. Stop acting like you are above anyone else. And this is what he posted with this meme. Splatty might be like, can't stand Lolly and Shotacons. 10 minutes later, memeing the besties, sending to minors and retweeting NSFW and following minors. Wow, guess that's what Splattyboy does. And to make things out from being out of the woods because of Killer Squid's hypocrisy, but he's still in fact the worst drama reporter. Because all Splatty does is doesn't care about this community, and definitely don't care about the safety of minors, considering he's sent to a minor. And you think calling him out is the best thing for you, Splattyboy? Are you literally that kind of freaking stupid, are you? Now, another person I do want to discuss about was also the best friend of Splattyboy, and admittedly merged out of nowhere going by the name of Levi SFM. Happens to be on an NSFW artist that just literally falls to the ground. The reason why is that is because he, on one hand, supports Splattyboy, and the other hand I will show in this video later on. And this is what his tweet said. Okay, I don't want to start drama, but hear me out. The guys from the Senate and right were guilty of pedophilia, and one of them confessed that he liked CP in one of his tweets, and he owns a roleplay account pretending to be a minor. Being so, I know how Splatty is, I support him. Don't talk about Splattyboy because he wants this community to be less toxic, but because of the guys from the Senate and the right make it possible for this community to be good, please don't be like these guys from the Senate and the right because don't support them. Oh, what do you want, Levi? You want a fucking medal for it? Oh, what's this on the other hand? You don't want to blame Splattyboy. Well, you're about to face some massive amount of backlash, Levi, if you still continue to support Splattyboy. I don't on a message from John Crankerling that he's picking nobody's side, which I honestly respect that. But from this person's honest of his perspective, the community is fricked by Splatty, but Splattyboy seems to be clear in his eyes. Killer Squid watches some innocent WRs as well, so he doesn't have a problem with Splatoon but Ninjula, but just have an adult body done. The guys, I swear I'm not a creep, despite there being loads of evidence proving otherwise gang. Wow, this is literally just something, I guess. Oh, and Levi, in 2020, you mind explaining why you make NSFW stuff while you're 17 and you say no minors by the fact that you're a minor? Shouldn't you be on Twitter when you're 17 and making this type of NSFW stuff? And Blue's POV, the real reason why Levi is defending Splattyboy is because Levi saw Splattyboy as moneymaker as he keep commission to tell him, so he doesn't want to lose him. And then Levi also huge followers, which I think he buy followers so he can get a ton of money from making cringe SFM. In conclusion, Levi is just worse as Splattyboy, since Levi only cares about money and doesn't give a fuck about consequences and situations. Oh, I guess Levi does want another fucking medal for money making. Wow. Now, I do want to make my full, honestly, opinions and why Splattyboy and Levi both need serious help. But the problem is that they need to manage and control their own ego. And if they can't control their own ego, then their ego could control them. And I do have another problem here, but Splattyboy, why do you want to ruin someone's life for the fact that you think they're not abiding by the Twitter rules? And for Kill Squid, what's the point of breaking up with your girlfriend for literally nothing that is not even gonna help you at all? Like, I don't know. And I think that provided much of my words to these three individuals for being called out, or somewhat something, I guess. Now, that's out of the way, let's move on. Now, before I end this off, I want to explain or say something to these people who've been exposed, who were called out recently, from my videos to the other people's videos. Now, I'm going to say these words to the following people in this video. Starting off with Splattyboy, Anna the Octoling, Levi, Kill Squid, Danny, Ellie, Alfonso, Team Crossover, Mario Cooper, and Dayman Simpson. Isn't this what you want? Isn't this what your ego desires you to do all this stuff? Isn't this what your type of ability is to ruin other people's lives? Is this what you're all gonna do for the rest of your lives? Is just falsely accuse people for no reason? That's like a stupid ass move. Because these innocent people in our entire lives, and their blood, is in our hands. I did not ask you guys to attack, harass anyone, as I have mentioned in this video, to spread this awareness. And these people who watch my videos got exposed, just like bomb this video, I don't give a fuck. Cause what if they even do that, they're just gonna make themselves a better person. Because it's like not all of these people do the same thing the way they wanted to be doing. They're just potentially risking themselves to being caught. Ask myself. I have gathered many evidence from you guys to help me make things a better peaceful community again, but it's like not gonna be better once again. It's corrupted. As for my poor soul, who I really spent months to working on this video, I appreciated your patience. that made my life better. Because now in my life that I get to choose what I have to do, what not to do, either this video is my last one, or if this video will only cost for my reputation.
And, Mr. Maxwell, is it really the end again?
What is this place? Where am I?
You're in the winter wasteland of course. Maxwell, you've been through a lot of trauma recently these months, but after all, you managed to reach 1 year of line busting series. Impressive how you can keep it up this much.
No, this can't be. I need to save them, those sufferings of innocence of children, and all these poor people who were victimized enough. Isn't this what everyone wanted for me, is to be suffering in this horrifying wasteland, to be frozen to death?
I must say, Mr. Maxwell, you have helped a lot of people in a way, when they are in trouble or danger from these predators or threats. You've done a lot of good stuff for your victim, or at least a lot of good heart. Even when you don't do it right, you're doing something helpful. But your health needs the break of life and peace is what it wants, not this constant bickering. But it's a shame your health is slowly going to drain from the drama. It's not healthy for you. The truth is, Maxwell, drama isn't that healthy after all. It affects our mental health, and it's best if you take some time off from drama. Are you willing to do that?
But why have I dealt this sort of drama out of hand?
After all, who the hell wants to keep learning about this stuff? It's a waste of time. That I cannot explain or answer at the moment. But I can offer you the illusion of your choice.
What kind of option? Thanks to that portal gun that you shot me, now I'm stuck in here for 2 weeks. How am I supposed to leave this place? Well, how can I escape this place?
I sincerely apologized for teleporting you to this world. And for doing that, Mr. Maxwell would just watch over you from above. But in the meantime, I wish you sincere luck on your retirement from being a drummer. What I can say is that you did your job well. Avoiding these silly, Twitter-like arguments called drama that nobody really wanted to be a part of. And it's going to bite you in the ass. And mostly your head. But for now, Maxwell, this is where I get off.